this meditation. This meditation thing started, and I was very fortunate to join your manifestation sessions, and it gave structure to my meditation. It gave structure to my thinking, and it made the whole thing look very meaningful.
It has been a pleasure to join this Buddha CEO meditation. It has given me a lot of more time to organize myself. It has been a pleasure to enjoy the life that I'm leading now because it gives peace of mind.
So one of the great thing happened after meditation, practice regularly after practicing meditation was I was able to do everything that I intended to do for a long time.
I started seeing my energy source. So whenever I feel like tired, low energy, or confused, kind of vague scenario, I know my medicine at that time. Like I just take a break and do some mindful breath meditation. And that gives like instant energy.
Welcome back, friends. We've been learning about relationship, emotional intelligence. How do we build great relationships? How do we regulate our emotions? How meditation helps us to lead us to be more self-aware. But it also helps us to understand our purpose, provide meaning to everything that we do. In the next few days, we will understand more about it. But Buddha's Quantum Foundation, we are very grateful for the opportunity to share our wisdom, share our experiences with everyone. What started as a vision of Brahmarshi Patriji, a grand master who recognized the simplicity of this practice and yet understood the power of the breath mindfulness meditation or the Anapanasati meditation, chose to dedicate his life to take it to everyone. He traveled from village to village to village, city to city, country to country, and today, globally, many millions of people practice his vision of Dhyana Jagat, that is, everyone should become a meditator, is underlying inspiration for all of us. The Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement is driven through these primary messages by Patriji, that we practice meditation and we gain wisdom, two fundamental pillars of transformation, and then practice vegetarianism to develop that compassion, as we want to ensure we don't interfere in somebody's journey. And then using the pyramid energy to increase or intensify our practice. And Patriji is a master. When I first learned from him or listened to him, I understood and got attracted, because he was saying, you learn from everyone. Don't just believe in what I say. You are your own master. His vision was meditation brings empowerment, self-empowerment to everyone. So you don't need to depend on me. Instead, you are your own master. He was very, very scientific in this approach. And in his vision, he saw meditation. Of course, he worked, and the entire PSM organization has done tremendous amount of work at the grassroots level. But he also said meditation has to reach to leaders. And he described Buddha CEO, and his vision was Buddha CEO. Buddha CEO as somebody who is transformed inside, becomes a great leader outside. To be a great leader, to be a compassionate, purpose-driven leader, you have to have an inner transformation. You have to know yourself, and you have to recognize that you are that energy. And you connect to that infinite possibilities to create a more compassionate world. So with his vision, Buddhasio Quantum Foundation has been founded by my mentor, Chandra Pulmer Chandra sir, Lawrence, who was a senior general manager, and Vani madam, with the intention that we have to reach to all leadership, and in a more scientific way. What truly attracted me was first time I recognized that science and spirituality are not in conflict. In fact, you understand spirituality through science. We can understand, and that is the message that we take to the leadership and everyone. What started as a small online program in 2020, because there was, we couldn't have physical sessions, grew to a global reach. Thanks to many thanks to our chief mentor, Padma Shri Karthikeyan sir, and of course, Padma Shri R.V. Ramani sir, Dr. R.V. Ramani, and Dr. S.V. Balasubramaniam, and of course, our lot of wisdom from Dr. Newton Kondaveti, who are mentors to the foundation. Today, we are very, very proud that we are able to reach to more than 350,000 people, transforming many thousands. I found my purpose through this platform, and I'm able to live the purpose through this platform. As any meditator who deeply gets transformed, the next thing that we look at is, how can we help others? How can how can I see the same benefit that I'm seeing for others? And many Buddha CEOs all over the world are contributing to this mission of taking the scientific wisdom of meditation to everyone, so that everyone becomes a compassionate, purpose-driven leader. We do many free programs, transformational programs. This 40-day program is one such example, which is a flagship program. And then we also do for the youth, as we look at the leaders, aspiring leaders, find clarity and purpose through meditation, develop a lot of self-confidence through meditation. So we do our flagship youth program. We also do many intense meditations, the Akhanda Dhyanas, and also physical retreats, one of which is happening in UK, Glastonbury, an amazing opportunity. Whoever can should travel there, where the deeper transformation happens when you change your environment and practice intense meditation with others who are in the same who have the same intention. And there's, of course, in Pyramid Valley in December, we'll be doing another retreat, end of December. So these are many, many programs through which we are bringing the scientific wisdom of meditation. Of course, many introductory programs where we reach out to corporates, educational institutions, NGOs, and many other organizations. And as we see meditation as a tool to not just in individual transformation, but as a organizational transformation. All we are doing is taking Patriji's message that we all are inspired, transformed through scientific voice. And we do that also through the many literature publications. We published many books, scientific or the spiritual scientific books. Patriji's messages, transformational stories of Buddha CEOs, and many magazines with an intention to take to CEOs where the science of meditation is brought, scientific wisdom, including many research around meditation. As we look to scale, the goal, as Patriji's goal of having everyone become a meditator in this planet, we look at scaling this through technology with our Buddha CEO app, and for corporates, the Be Supermind platform. As we see technology as a way to scale, the foundation started through technology, but we use, we definitely see technology playing a significant role in the global adoption of meditation. Simple practice. What makes it beautiful is the simplicity of practice and the scientific wisdom, because there's no barrier. The science means there's no barrier. Anyone can take up. It's not religion based. It is not any individual master's wisdom. Patriji, and that is beautiful aspect that I loved about Patriji. He would encourage, and we still encourage, reading from every master, east or west. So we use technology to scale the simple yet very, very powerful practice along with the wisdom. And we also are, have coach programs for those who want to, truly use this as a way to give back to their communities. And many more, hundreds of coaches have come forward, taken up, and started spreading the message. Even those who have not formally taken, undergone this coach, of course, many naturally are giving meditation to everyone. So because it is very simple. As I saw when my end of my first 40 days, that's the first thing that I did. I did a 21-day program for my team where I was working. We see many thousands of people doing that and taking that mission. So very, very grateful to all of them. My deepest gratitude to all those who are taking this mission of teaching meditation. We are also developing a lot of awareness programs, done many conferences, starting with the global conference last year and this year, two global conferences. And just now we concluded the 8th regional conference of meditation leaders in Dubai, where the sole goal is to increase the awareness significantly among the leadership in government, corporates, NGOs, healthcare, education, in any sector for that matter, by bringing up the case studies and the research around meditation, and of course, giving them the experience of meditation. So those conferences and symposiums, again, towards the World Meditation Day that we see many chapters taking up the World Symposium Day, World Meditation Day symposiums, where you can do it in your local community, local college, local institutions, any of your corporates would like you to come out, because that's conferences help to bring significant awareness of meditation. So I'm very, very happy, grateful for the opportunity to share and live our purpose. So let's go into meditation, friends, as a way to truly experience that oneness, connecting with everyone and everybody, which naturally leads to a very compassionate and purpose-driven life. Mindfulness meditation is very, very simple. All we do is closing our eyes, clasping our fingers, gently placing it on our lap, crossing our legs at the ankle if you're sitting on the chair, and then observing our simple natural breath and naturally allowing to experience that emptiness. And before that, we do heart elevation process. So relax, friends.
Dear friends, dear masters, with a great intention to connect with ourselves, I'd like you to keep your hands on your chest area, and with your eyes closed, specs removed, rest your attention on your beautiful heart, and with a relaxing breath, connect with your heart center. With that slow, relaxing breath, connect with the center of all emotions, which is nurturing all life with its higher vibrations, your heart center, the seat of all emotions. Feel it. Connect with your heart center. Feel the beat, the rhythm of this loving heart, which is constantly helping you experience life greatly with its emotions of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude, joy. Can you move yourself into a higher emotion by simply imagining or bringing up an experience from your past of love, of joy, of gratitude, of compassion? Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to direct that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet to help them heal, to help them elevate their understanding of life. Relive that moment and feel that energy and allow yourself to spread that energy to everything and everyone by making an intention. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. Feel. We are all deeply interconnected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other. Love, compassion, kindness, joy are all the ways to experience that connection, to move into coherence between body, mind, and this energy, the field. Feel. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Resting your attention at the root of your nose or anywhere on the nose, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath at that point. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your natural in-breath and the out-breath. No sounds in the mouth, no forms of any kind in the mind. Meditation is not imagination, is not visualization. Meditation is to empty the mind, observe the breath, and allow yourself to slowly notice the mind becoming less and less of thought. Calming, relaxing. As your mind is becoming empty, allow yourself to go into that emptiness, calmness inside of you, all around you. That's energy. When the mind becomes empty, all that energy is channelized into the present moment. Allow yourself to merge into your breath. And allow yourself to experience that greater calmness, emptiness. All emptiness is energy. This is the limitless field of energy, the quantum field of existence. The longer you stay connected to this field of emptiness, the more you resting your mind, the more you dissolve your past. The longer you are in this emptiness energy and blackness, the more aware you become, the more mindful you become, and be in the present. area less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer you stay merged into this field of emptiness, the more insightful you become, the more miraculous experiences you draw into your life, the more meaningful experiences you influence in your physical reality. Stay aware of that emptiness, the darkness, the field of no body, of no thing, the field of light. This is your greater mind. The more you are in this field of emptiness, the more inspired you become, the more intuitive you become. Friends, it's truly an honor and privilege to be exploring higher aspects of life at this time of history. Many are not so blessed. Can you express gratitude to all things and everyone? Express your gratitude to your parents for giving this beautiful connection to life. Be grateful to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge leads to many newer experiences. Give thanks to everyone in your life, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partners, for helping you learn many things, for helping you experience many things in life. Be deeply grateful to this beautiful nature, the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the angelic kingdom, for filling our lives with inspiration, beauty, energy, and more. Give thanks to everything you use, the technology, all the companies, government systems that support and make our life so comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and gratitude to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed.
Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, with your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, you may open your eyes.
All right, friends. I hope you all had a very wonderful meditation. So today we have guest speakers sharing video. And before we go into that, if anybody would like to share your experience, 1 or 2 people, If you had any experience want to share, please feel free. Okay. All right. Sai sir. It's a guest speaker sharing video, right? Can you please play the video?
Today being Saturday, a couple of leaders who've seen significant benefits of meditation. One of them, Dr. Batraji, who very quickly took up this and chose to take meditation to the healthcare sector in Iowa. So, yes, Vinitaji, introduce.
Yeah, thank you, Rakesh. I'll just introduce our two great guests. We welcome you, Dr. Swapna Jalsani, if I'm right in pronunciation. She is a skilled internal medicine physician with experience as faculty and associate program director at the University of Illinois, and now working as a primary care physician in Arizona. She has engaged in breath mindful meditation through the 40-day Buddha CEO program since November 2024 and completed a meditation coaching program. Sapnaji enjoys a vibrant life with her husband, two daughters, and their dog. And she prioritized traveling, hiking, reading, meditation, and spending time in nature. We welcome you, ma'am, in our this 40 days program. And now we welcome Dr. Chandramohan Batraji. He is a distinguished medical professional from Baroda, India. After successfully serving at Baroda Medical College in the field of obstetrics and gynecology, he made the pivotal decision to move to the USA in 1994. He currently holds an esteemed position as a faculty member in a family medicine residency program in Des Moines, Iowa, where he trains medical students and residents with precision. Having specialized training in functional and integrative medicine, he adeptly incorporates this approach into his curriculum. Since July 2025, he has also taken on a significant role with the Buddha CEO Foundation, serving as a meditator and coach, where he organizes meaningful meditation sessions for the physicians and the medical students across various healthcare settings. We welcome you, sir, and we are so privileged to have you all here.
Thank you so much for your kind introduction.
Okay. So we'll listen to Swapna first. We'll come back to Dr. Batra. Yes. Yes.
Namaste, Namaste Rakesh sir, and Namaste to all friends and masters. And thank you, Vinta ma'am, for the introduction. So, dear friends, I would like to share my meditation journey with you all today. I had two miracles happen in my life, dear friends, in the last 2 years. And I would like to, one miracle was which brought me into this meditation, and the other one during the 40-day journey, 40-day meditation course. And so I would like to share those with you, but for you to understand those miracles, I want to share my story a little bit. So 20 years ago, I broke my ankle, and since then, it's been a challenging. I like to be physically active. My ankle doesn't like that. So surgeries, procedures, injections, pain. So a lot of those things. So in March 2021, I decided to do a procedure, to do some injections to my ankle to get it better, to able to hike more and I'd be more physically active. But that procedure backfired, and my ankle got completely like stuck. Like I lost my range of motion in the ankle. And because that happened, it led to like rest of my body, like a lot of other joints pain and acting up. And so I did 2 years of intense physical therapy and other injections to help it, and nothing helped. So 2 years ago, for the first time in my life, I went into this hopeless situation where, with my ankle, just into this utter despair and a state of bitterness and anger at myself, and intense regret about the procedure and all that. And even like going back all the way to my fall where I broke my ankle, just not able to forgive myself. And so just that bitterness, sadness, and hopelessness. And I was in that situation. And that's when, dear friends, my first miracle happened. So out of nowhere, I had this intense urge to read the book Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahansa Yogananda. And so I knew that book from before because my grandfather gave me that book when I was in 6th class. And he told me that the book changed his life. But, I was in 6th class and I was probably reading other books like Nancy Drew or some other books. So I started reading the books. I probably read like 3 pages. And I didn't read after that. And but now after like 30 plus years, out of blue, I get this thought, this intense urge that I had to read that book. So I bought it on Amazon, read the book, and after when I was reading the book, I just felt this such intense divine love in my heart. Just my heart was filled with love and gratitude, and this just immense joy and peace. Before the book, I was so bitter with everyone, with myself, but the person I was bitter with the most was God. Like just bitter and angry with God for all that. And that book was just, it just filled my heart with just so much love and gratitude. And in that book, I call it a miracle because that's when it opened my mind to meditation. I had no idea about meditation. I never thought about meditation, doing meditation. But I knew after reading that book, I had that realization, for me to have that joy and gratitude in my life, I have to go into meditation. Then I was looking for a teacher, and luckily, like one of my friends, Kiran Mai, she introduced me to Buddha CEO meditation program. And then I started this 40-day meditation program in November 2024. And so before that, I found this this amazing physical therapist who helped me go to the root cause. And my ankle actually improved by 70-80% even before I started the meditation. But because those 3 years I was in so much pain, and with the disability, with all that stuff, my ankle being like locked and all that, so I went into this emotional state, just this emotional prison, where I had this intense, like I was like, whenever I had pain, I would go back into the past right away, just again into that regrets and anger and, just like, why me? And then this intense fear of future, and like the fear of future of living with pain. And so because of that, and I was just in this emotional prison, and I would like constantly pray, like, please go, I have to get out of this emotional prison, but that wasn't happening. So when I started the 40-day program, I think that was the second miracle that happened, dear friends, in my life. I could successfully break through that emotional prison of living in past, like going to the past and letting go of the fear of the future. And instead, I was just filled with a lot of hope and just a lot of courage and just like with that and just with the meditation and that was that as I got out of that emotional prison, and so when I had pain, the association of the pain with those suffering, regrets, anger was dissolved, like completely, like so I could get complete freedom from that emotional prison. And since the fear was replaced with hope now, and this courage now, and this immense energy from meditation, I could actually I was even though my ankle was better and was getting better, I actually stopped doing everything I loved before. My friends would call me for hiking, and I used to tell them, no, I think I'm done with hiking for this lifetime, friends, like that. So I didn't want to go and mess up my ankle again. So but now with this newfound hope and courage, I actually, like, during those 40-day program, I was feeling like a Wonder Woman. I started hiking, and I did, like, I used to, like, every weekend I was hiking like 7 miles. And then I started back my gardening, and just, I think, with all that suffering, with all that emotional drama removed from the pain, my pain also got better. My ankle pain, back pain, like a lot of healing happened. And even if I had pain, even up to today, if I get pain, I don't feel sadness anymore. That's broken, that link. So I actually still feel joy in my heart. I still feel a peace in my heart, and that's such a blessing that I found from this meditation. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to start meditation, was to get into that state of being. But then I didn't realize that I would have so many other benefits from meditation, dear friends. So the other benefits, thanks to all the wonderful wisdom sessions and all the books we read, all the recommended books that we read. So when I learned that when I learned how to, like, stop blaming and judging myself and others, when I started learning the importance, the power of words, and learning about the impeccability of words, how I can use the words to uplift myself and others, then all the relationships improved a lot. Relationships with my husband and kids, especially the relationship with myself. Just having just like loving and having that love and compassion to myself, and just that love and compassion to my body. And so that was that helped me a lot. And also with my teenage girls, just when I talk to them or discipline them or teach them, just taking out that blaming and judging out of the equation, just like then they're able to receive it better, and just so much peace in the house. They don't get irritable or mad. Just when I just change that simple thing in the way I talk, and just constantly be conscious about using impeccable words, that gave me such freedom and such control of such empowerment of my life, and reacting to situations like Rakesh sir was saying the other day about that pause. So when someone is irritable or angry, it could be like a loved one, it could be a patient, or it could be so when they are irritable and angry, instead of like reacting right away with the same anger and irritability or absorbing hurt, changing that to hurt, instead I now learn to pause. And then in that pause, I remember that they're acting that way because of their state of mind, and I don't take it personally. I don't take assumptions, and instead I try to change that to empathy and then say, how can I help them? So when I instantly change the thought to how can I help that person, or how can I help that situation, then I don't feel victim mode anymore. So then I don't get angry. I don't get irritable. When others are irritable and angry, then I just think myself like, how can I help this situation, or how can I help them? So, and also, dear friends, I learned about the power of acceptance and gratitude. And that's been such a blessing in my life. Those two things have helped me just, turn my life into this beautiful life. And I want to quickly share a patient experience with you. I recently saw a patient, a 74-year-old patient, and he has one leg. And so that was the first time meeting him. So I asked him what happened to his leg. And so he told me when he was 22 years old, he was in an accident and they had to remove one leg. And then so I said, I'm sorry to hear about that. And then he immediately said, I'm not sorry about it. I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful that I came out of the accident and I'm still living today. And then he told me about like how he lived his life to the fullest, how he even hiked mountains with crutches with one leg. And so that's the power of gratitude, dear friends, that I learned. Instead of that patient, like instead of living his life in this state of misery, bitterness, self-pity, and why me mode, he decided to live his life with gratitude and change his life into this beautiful life with joy and contentment. So that's the power of acceptance and gratitude that I learned, dear friends, and I apply it to my everyday life, just that gratitude. And I also, with meditation, friends, with this energy, a lot of energy, just that energy itself gives me a lot of physical energy. And also, I always used to have like cold hands, but now when I regularly do meditation, I have warm hands. So, it's just that energy, the meditation, making the energy flow through the body and opening, and also intuition, dear friends. That's the other thing I got from meditation, is having solutions to problems. When I have from problems, and I can share two recent examples. I was I was getting, one of my colleagues left, and I had to absorb a lot of his patients, so a lot of extra workload, and so long hours and stuff. So I was actually getting stressed out because of the extra workload. But then I was thinking about, how do I not get stressed out? How do I still enjoy my work? How do I, even though the extra workload, how can I still not stressed out? So I was but I wasn't getting answers. So during one of the recent meditation sessions, I got the answer. And the answer was, live in the moment. And so that was the answer for my stress, because, my stress, I realized, was because when I'm seeing a patient or getting behind, then I'm thinking about all the other patients waiting. I'm thinking about all the 100 tasks that I still need to do, all this pending stuff I need to do. So I'm still those are running probably in the back of my mind. And so when I got that answer, live in the moment, now, when I feel stress, I try to live in the moment. So I reset myself and say, I'm just going to live in this moment. And that helps me with the stress. And then when I do meditation, dear friends, I feel a lot of love in my heart. And then I was thinking during one of the meditation sessions recently, I had this thought, how can I feel this love throughout the day? How can I feel this love throughout the day? And the answer came was, when you give this love to others. That was the answer that came. So just this beautiful way and this meditation, just this beautiful intuitions come, dear friends, and just solutions to our problems, like silly problems or important problems, important challenges in life, or like even regular day-to-day stuff. So it gives more clarity. And one of the things that really helps is reading books and listening to wisdom sessions. And because when we read, when what I learned was when I do all that, I think all that wisdom goes into my brain. And, you know, maybe when I'm doing that meditation, those answers come through that wisdom. And so I do constantly read books, constantly listen to wisdom sessions. And through, you know, this was my personal growth through this meditation and through the spiritual journey in the last year. And I have used all the, you know, I try to share all the wisdom that I learned during this beautiful spiritual journey that I learned from all of you masters too. I share that to my patients, because I see a lot of patients day in and day out, and I try to help them also, you know, like how to get over their suffering from their illness. Because in the past, when patients came in and they were with their illness, I used to focus just on the illness aspect, and I used to ignore the suffering aspect from the illness. But now I know the importance of treating or addressing the suffering that goes with the illness, the emotional suffering that goes with the illness, because only once we can resolve that, the illness can heal. So I do share all these spiritual concepts, all the wisdom that I learned with all the patients, and they're very grateful. They're very, you know, they feel very happy about it, and they feel grateful about it. So, so that was my journey, dear friends, and thank you for listening. And I would like to thank Chandra sir, Rakesh sir, Jayashri madam, and all the amazing masters who are running, who are involved, all the volunteers who are involved in the Buddha CEO program. I have learned so much from all you masters in different settings. 40-day sessions. I have done several of them. A Buddha coach program, Saturday master classes, book clubs in all different venues. I have learned so much from all of you masters. So thank you for all you're doing, and thank you for listening to me today. Thank you.
Wow. Became a Wonder Woman with meditation.
Yes.
So many things. Thank you for sharing, Swapna madam. I think one of the most powerful message here that I got, first relationship that we build, and the biggest relationship that we mend with meditation is relationship with ourselves. The moment that we heal our relationship with ourselves, everything transforms. The physical challenge that we face, everything is an indication of the emotional state that we maintain within ourselves. It's a very powerful message. So we build our relationship with ourselves, stop judging ourselves, stop blaming, stop creating guilt and shame within us. Stop becoming a victim. A lot of times we victimize ourselves. So amazing story, and yes, we will share. And and doctors take up meditation. Patients are the biggest beneficiaries. We heal patients with our compassion more than medicine. Thank you for doing this. Looking forward to many, many more stories from you.
Thank you, Rakesh sir.
Thank you. Yes, Dr. Bhatraji.
Yes. Thank you, Rakesh ji, and for this opportunity. Thank you all masters for being present. I think this will be one of the greatest moment. I feel that you will realize that how fortunate you are to be able to join with this movement and this platform. So I did not know about pyramid meditation until the month of March. I have always been spiritually inclined right from my early childhood because my mother was very spiritual. I became vegetarian in the middle school when my friend, a good friend who was Jain, I used to spend a lot of time with his family, and then I adopted vegetarian lifestyle. Although I'm Punjabi and everybody in my family was eating non-veg, I decided not to eat non-veg food. So I have been associated with Sai Baba for quite a few years, and then I always look for spiritual guidance. I also have been like Swapna ji. I also was reading about self-realization fellowship, discourses and Kriya Yoga. I knew about meditation, but I never actually practiced meditation. And I used to listen to a lot of YouTube channels, and accidentally I came across the PMC channel in the month of March of 2025, and it really increased my curiosity. I loved it so much. I started looking to find out if there was a pyramid society in US, and luckily I found that there was one, and luckily there was a pyramid meditation summit that was happening in my town, wherein Chandra sir, Vani madam, and Sampath sir were physically present. So it was an amazing experience for me. I had never experienced meditation in the past, and it was a deep, immersive experience. And Chandra sir invited me for this regional conference in St. Louis. So I was fortunate enough to meet great masters, Karthikeya sir, Chandra sir. I met Rakesh ji also. Also Paripatri ji were there. I was inspired by their discourses, and the team of Ramesh ji, the organizer. It was a great, amazing experience. So it touched my heart, and I decided to get more immersed into meditation. So Chandra sir informed me about the coach program that was happening. So I just finished the coach program, which started in July until end of October. And as Swapnaji mentioned, I had learned so much from Chandra sir, Rakesh master, Jayashree madam, Reshma madam. They shared their wisdom and experience and gave us guidance. And so meditation actually has become part of my life. I try to do meditation every day. I have seen a lot of changes happening in my life. First of all, I started expressing gratitude first to my wife, because although I felt uh, I appreciated what she was doing for me and my family, but I had never had expressly opened gratitude with my heart. And I think this was one of the transforming moment for me. And I think our relationship has been amazing. This meditation has really changed that to an amazing level. So I'm more aware of my thoughts and feelings. I'm more mindful. I appreciate everything every single day, and I feel myself so much fortunate to be in the position of helping people. I'm a physician, and although I always liked children, but I now, when I look at the small children, I feel like they are form of God, and I truly feel grateful that I serve them. So meditation has become my life and mission. And I'm planning to spread this message of meditation with my colleagues in the hospitals and medical school. And it has been transforming my life. And I feel very fortunate that I am getting this opportunity to serve people and help them, because meditation helps you with your self-development and self-spiritual growth. But unless you put this into practice and serve other, you cannot progress completely. So I'm very fortunate in that sense that I am able to share this with my friends. So I used to be a little bit shy and introvert in the past, but how now I don't mind, talking to the stranger. I'm more bold. I start conversation with them. Whenever I attend social functions, I try to, without hesitation, try to tell them about meditation, what I'm doing, and trying to engage my friends into this path. So I'm hoping that I will be able to help my friends. My patients are getting benefit. I have always shown compassion to my patient, but I think that this has given me more authenticity, and that knowledge that I have gathered through the coach program has also strengthened my confidence. So this week we had a program for the cancer patients. So cancer patient can also learn how to manifest and how to cure the disease. So we are organizing a program on World Meditation Day on December 21st in my hospital auditorium, and we are working to mobilize the community. And also we are planning to organize RCML next year in the month of May. So we are working towards that. And I'm very fortunate that in Des Moines we have many dedicated and devoted, passionate, enthusiastic workers who are, taking this message of Patriji to spread this in the community and also to the corporate level. So I feel very proud that I have been given this opportunity. I'm very thankful to CEO, Buddha CEO Foundation, and all the spiritual master. I still need to do a lot of work on myself. I need to make commitment about reading books. I've been busy, but that is the next step, that I need to immerse myself more, reading books and sharing my experiences and learn from all the masters. So thank you all for listening to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Batraji. Since I met you in St. Louis, seen so much of sincerity, so much of commitment in taking meditation to everyone. You want to do it in every possible way. Very, very grateful to you. Iowa team is amazing, energy that you are creating. Just joining, starting meditation, and very, very quickly you took up a coach. Because the only intention that you have is to take meditation to others. And I know you're making a very huge impact. Of course, children are gods. Everyone is God. Children are evolved souls. So much to learn from them. Thank you, Dr. Batra, and we will work. There is so much that needs to be done. We learn from children to be that sincere and very joyous. We want to be childlike. Thank you. Thank you. And what we learn from meditation, that authenticity comes naturally. Because we no longer operate from our mind, we operate from our heart. Everything comes naturally. We're no longer stuck because we have to please others. And yes, many people need this. Cancer patients, the biggest healing that needs to happen is emotional healing. If we can bring meditation, so much of emotional healing that will happen. Thank you. And thank you, Swapnaji, as well, for powerful sharing, how when there is a right intent, many things will happen. Thank you.
Okay. Right, friends. There is so much information from both of them, like how they transformed, what is the transformation they had through the meditation, friends. Like, it's very wonderful listening their experiences, and the meditation helps us to transform. It helps us to get rid of our fears. We always have fears in our life, like, to do every small thing. We fear about that. What happens? If I do this, what happens? If I do that, what happens? Maybe it go wrong, right, friends? We all have these such type of fears and questions and everything. But to come over everything, first you have to get rid of the fear that what you want to do, and how that happens is meditating and listening the master's experiences, and also book reading, the spiritual book reading. All this helps us to come out of that state. And once we are free with the fear, and when we are if we are in the joyful state, then yes, everything comes to us, friends. So I see questions, couple of questions here in the chat. I want to transparent. I will get influenced so easily by thinking that I will get influenced by my friends. I won't interact with my friends that much. I want to overcome this. Please advise how to overcome this. for this one, actually, as I said, influenced by others. Why we are influencing by others means we are not clear about what we want. And basically, we are very sensitive to people's opinions. Like, we always expect, there will be always expectation from others. Like, okay, if I am like this, then they will think that, okay, I am a nice person or something like that. That is one thing. Like you are like very sensitive to people's opinions, and also you overthink how others see you, and you don't trust, basically we don't trust our own decisions fully. That is why we always be in a confusion state. That's what my feeling, and that's how I see things. Once you understand yourself, and once you believe in yourself, then I feel like you won't influence by others. And to happen this, yes, meditation definitely come into the picture. Like if you do the meditation, you will get the clarity what you want and what you don't want. Once you have that clarification with yourself, automatically this type of thing will go away. So that's what I think. That's what how I see things, and also I approach in the same way. Usually I used to be like that before meditation, but after I came into the meditation, before meditation I used to take everything into personal. If they say something that, oh, maybe they are thinking about me like that, it's okay, right? See, if there are 10 people, and you can't expect everyone has to either appreciate you, like all 10 people has to appreciate you, or maybe um, disappoint you. Like it doesn't happen like, well, either way it doesn't happen. Like all 10 people won't disappoint you at the same time, and also appreciate you, or they say that, oh, you are so great and you are so helpful or something, whatever it could be. That's what I understood after I came into the meditation. And then I started not worrying about what others are saying about to me, or what they think about me, because I know what I am. You are the only person, you know who you are and what you are, right? So yes, please continue doing this meditation, and be with the like, do the satsangs and all those things. Yes, slowly you will overcome through this meditation. And another question is, I'll be preoccupied by others before talking to my friends. I want to overcome this, and I won't feel like sharing my notes with my friends like I feel them, like competition. I want to overcome this. I want to kind to all. Is this can be done by meditation? Yes, again, I'll say first thing is like, please leave that fear that you have in your mind. No one will be competition for no one. You will be competitive person to yourself. No one will be competitive for you. And that is only our belief, because we grew up like that. From our childhood, we keep listening this. Oh, for example, if you are in the school, let's say once you get the progress report, what your parents say. So usually they say, oh, okay, you got only 10th rank. How about your friend? If he's better than you, then they compare with him or her. So this comparison come up from our childhood, and that's got into our brains, and then we believe that that is the reality. But in reality, there is no competitive person for anyone. You are the competitive one for yourself, because you have to trust yourself. You only can do whatever you can do, and you only can compare with yourself and make any changes that needed. That's what I feel. And another thing is like, yes, the fear always, it if you have fear of all these kind of things, we never go forward in our life. We always worry about taking steps, friends, to take step forward, friends. So yes, as I said, like, your thoughts are your own. It's just stay centered to yourself and don't react for anything. Instead, try to learn how to respond calmly. That is the very helpful thing that we can do. And one simple greeting to yourselves, like I can say, normally what I do is, in the morning, when I get up in the morning, I just express gratitude to myself. Yes, if you express gratitude to yourself and think that you are smart enough, don't worry about others, what they think about you. And if you start expressing gratitude to yourself, and even small things, whatever you achieve in your life, give the attention to that one and say gratitude for that one. So that will be helpful for us. And yes, again, meditation will come into the picture to overcome all these things and to overcome the limited beliefs. All these are really limited beliefs, friends. So we have to come out of that, and we have to overcome with those limited beliefs. And in order to overcome that one, definitely meditation will come help to us. And does anyone have any other questions? Please feel free to raise your hand. All right. So looks like yes, that will be coming through the practice. Yes, we have to practice. And whatever, there are 4 agreements in 40-day sessions, Chandra Sar sessions, all those things. Like, I don't know if we have finished the 4 agreements. I didn't remember. But 4 agreements always, if you take those 4 agreements and if you can follow them, you will be all set. And definitely do the meditation, practice, and try to express gratitude to everyone. Like, if they do small help, also be grateful for that one with you from your heart. It's not just saying thank you. We always say thank you, but we never think that is that coming really from our heart, or is that coming from our tip of our tongue, right? So friends, try to express gratitude heartfully, and then and also yourself. Definitely that will be helpful. And don't take anything into personal. That is one of the agreement. And do your best. That is another agreement. So yes, friends, so thank you so much. And let me see if I have a few more questions. All right, then. Okay, friends. So hope you all had very wonderful session today, and we'll meet again tomorrow. So see you tomorrow again. Thank you.
You're my life, you're my breath, you're a smile, you're my guest. You're the earth, you're the sun, you're the grass, you are love. You're my hands, you're a bug, you're my eyes, you're a hug. You're the light in the dark, you're the spark, you are fun. You're my mom, you are water, you're the stars, you're my daughter. You're my friend till the end, you're my dreams, you're my father. You're the ants on the ground, the miracles that surround. I'm feeling it all around, the hemisphere in the clouds. You're my pain, you're my sorrow, you're my hope for tomorrow. You're the strength when I'm hollow, you're the path that I follow. You're the blessings that exist, the small things that are bliss. The gift to realize that everything
all
is a gift.
that I am, all that I see, all that I've been, and all that I'll ever be is